we decided that what separates the great Bonds from the indifferent Bonds was the quality of the villains. Great villains like Goldfinger make great movies. Forgettable villains left Bond with nothing but his special effects and his sexy girlfriend. The new 007 adventure, called A View to a Kill, kind of has it both ways. It has two great villains, but it doesn't give them enough to do. The villains are played by Christopher Walken as a billionaire industrialist who wants to corner the world market for computer chips, and Grace Jones is his bizarre girlfriend named Mayday. Every Bond movie has the same basic scene where the villain explains his plan to dominate the world, and in this scene, see if you can spot the basic flaw in Christopher Walken's plan.
Silicon Valley. Here's San Francisco. Over 250 plants, employing thousands of scientists, technicians. This is the heartland of electronic production in the United States, which accounts for what, 80% of the world microchip market?
What is it you propose?
Project Main Strike, for which each of you will pay me $100 million.
$100 million?
I want no part of it, thank you.
As you wish. The rest of our discussion must, of course, be confidential. Would you wait outside?
If you'd like me to, yes. Excuse me. Thank you.
Mayday, we'll provide you with a drink.
This way.
So, does anybody else want to drop out?
Kind of makes you wonder where he thought he was walking, going downstairs on a dirigible. Not too smart. How stupid can you get? Anyway, Walken's plan is to corner the market on computer chips by destroying all of the computer firms in California's Silicon Valley. But unfortunately, he has overlooked one basic fact. The computer manufacturers in Silicon Valley are the purchasers of computer chips, which they put into their computers. They are not the manufacturers, who are basically in Japan. So he isn't killing the competition, he's killing his own customers. A real Bond villain would never make a mistake like that, but maybe it doesn't matter in a movie that's filled with stunts and special effects like the spectacular aerial fight involving Walken's blimp and the Golden Gate Bridge.
Stop it! Get her off! Get her off! Stop it! Get her off! You crazy! Get away! Stop! Get her away! Get her off!
Go get him. Go!
Stacy, jump!
Now that's a pretty good shot. It does look like she's really hanging over the Golden Gate Bridge there, although some of the earlier shots in that sequence
very fakey.
Pretty fake.
Yeah.
There are a lot of spectacular stunts in this movie. We also see Grace Jones, or her double, parachute off the Eiffel Tower. We see Bond penetrate the innards of the San Andreas Fault. He goes down in a mine and tries to...
Looks like Indiana Jones.
There's a lot of action, but it doesn't add up to much in this movie because the film hasn't really taken the time to get us interested in Christopher Walken's bizarre schemes, let alone make him believable. The movie has some good moments. It has some good stunts, including that breakaway car. Look at you. I can't wait to tell me about that car. I thought that the car was okay, but I thought the movie was a disappointment, and now Gina's going to tell you why the car wasn't any good either, right?
Well, the car's better than Roger Moore. Let's put it that way. That's my problem. I keep coming back to this. Roger Moore, for me, has never worked as James Bond, never will. It's Sean Connery's act. A rule in show business, don't do somebody else's act. He doesn't take the film seriously. If he isn't seriously scared, if he has his light comic approach, that's what he always says in interviews, well, I say then we don't feel in jeopardy for him. I mean, I want it. It's just what you said at the top. I want a James Bond villain that can knock Bond off. We used to believe years ago that Bond, actually, this might be the last one. Here, you never know. He waltzes through
Well,
the
you're
thing.
right about that, and that Sean Connery always did seem to believe or to project that he really was in danger, that he might really get killed.
Yes.
Remember that laser beam?
The best.
Says, what do you want me to do? Talk? No, I expect you to die. You know, lines like that, and we thought it might happen too. With Moore, it is more of a light comedy.
It's a lot,
approach.
and it doesn't work. And Christopher Walken is not a credible villain. I have another problem with him. I don't think he's as good as you do. In that scene there, he's having a light time. Christopher Walken is one of the sweet, most heartfelt actors. We saw that in The Deer Hunter. I do not believe him here.
No, look at him in Dead Zone. Christopher
He
Walken
wasn't a bad guy.
He can be a bad guy, and he could have been a better bad guy if they'd had more for him to say, more for him to do.
More for him to do. That's right. Destroy the world. Why, Silicon Valley, people are jealous of all the billionaires in Silicon Valley. If that blows up, I don't care. I'm jealous of those computer whiz kids.
Okay.
Let them get knocked off.
Everyone in Silicon Valley is happy to have your opinion on that.